My name is Margaret Niess. I'm an emeritus professor of STEM education in the College of Education at Oregon State University. I'm the author of the new IGI global book, Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge Framework for K-12 Teacher Preparation, Emerging Research and Opportunities. Just what is TPACK? Basically, it's a description of teachers' knowledge for teaching with technology. It describes a transformed knowledge for the 21st century that guides teachers for taking advantage of the explosion of technologies to provide new ways to engage their students in inquiry, communication, and collaboration. A Venn diagram shows the intersection of three knowledge sets for teachers: content, technology, and pedagogy. The intersection of these domains portrays the complex interaction to guide teachers' strategic thinking of when, where, and how to direct students' learning with technologies. Excuse me. The challenge for teacher educators is to design educational experiences to support teachers in developing this new, more robust understanding. This book describes almost a decade of research to design an online Master of Science program for K-12 in-service teachers. In 2004, I was asked to guide the research and program design for an online master's degree program for integrating technology in teaching math and science. I was immediately frightened by this charge. Sure, I had been involved in face-to-face teaching of these graduate level courses. I figured, well, just translate what I did face-to-face to online. Create some videos, determine some assignments. Right, piece of cake. Wrong. It was a disaster. The discourse didn't happen. The participants didn't interact in thoughtful ways. They wanted to interact and collaborate, but the design didn't support that. We failed in this first attempt. Through our research, we identified an online TPACK learning trajectory. This trajectory supports and encourages teacher participants in active learning experiences, where they work collaboratively with other participants using online tools, where they engage in interactive discourse far more than simply posting, "I agree," and where they successfully engage in unlearning, relearning, reflecting about teaching with technologies. Basically, I wrote this book to share what we learned through our extended research about designing and teaching online courses. So what will instructors learn from this book? They'll learn about key instructional strategies for an online learning experience, where they're learning to teach with technology in the 21st century. They'll learn how to engage in-service teachers in online learning, where they construct their understanding through multiple discussions, group interactions, and reflections. This research led to the design of an online TPACK learning trajectory for framing the multiple strategies. The learning trajectory describes key tools, instructional processes, and scaffolding of TPACK content. The key tools engage the teacher participants as a community of learners, where they interact and discuss the different ideas. Meaningful reflection is the second tool. We found that the more teachers reflected on their own learning, the more robust their understanding became. As for the processes, valuing shared and individual knowledge development was found to be an important strategy for working as a community of learners. Inquiry-based activities framed another key process. These activities were found to be valuable as they negotiated the TPACK content. These tools and processes supported the scaffolding of the TPACK content such that ultimately the teachers reframed their knowledge, called TPACK. Another important question about this book is, how will the content further continuing research on this topic? Our research used a master's degree program focused on integrated technologies for teaching K-12 math and science content. Future teacher education researchers might investigate integrating technologies with other content areas like language arts, social studies. They might consider different grade levels and even special education. Additional research might also consider whether the online trajectory can be used for redesigning pre-service teacher education. One chapter in this book focuses on in-service teachers engaging in online discussions about pedagogical strategies for teaching with technology. During the same time, they were also individually practicing their own knowledge in their own classrooms, trying some of the strategies. Perhaps teacher educators might blend pre-service student teaching with similar online discussions. Who will benefit from this research? Today's teachers have primarily developed their knowledge for teaching from experiences that happened before many of today's technologies emerged as learning tools. When teachers have the opportunity to relearn, rethink, and reframe how they teach as they're confronted with the multiple technologies, their students will gain a 21st century literacy, a literacy punctuated by the influence of the technologies. The real benefactors from this research are the K-12 students, as they're engaged in learning through communication, collaboration, and inquiry-based activities, where they're also involved in critical thinking and creative thinking. In essence, from this extended work, as displayed through this book, I'm convinced that these results provide a springboard for future research in the design of online learning and for guiding teachers in continuing to learn while they are teaching.